What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash app to the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because we got to talk about the situation with Akademiks. Apparently, a lot of people think that Akademiks exposed Drake more than he exposed LeBron. Now, the last time that we were here, we had discussed how Akademiks was trying to say that Drake was on two mans with LeBron. They were basically hooking up with the same women. They were hooking up with women. Drake had the women for LeBron so that way he could cheat on his wife, Savannah. In this video, when I talked about this the first time, said that this was a lie. I said that this wasn't true. I didn't believe it at all. This is my opinion. This is just me speaking my thoughts. But I didn't agree that it was true at all. When I made the video, I tried to express that this is just Akademiks lying right after lying about the situation with Chris Griffith and the Stephon Diggs and Drake situation, right? But putting my opinion to the side real quick, a lot of people, when they hear Akademiks talk, they feel like, if anything, he's more so damaging Drake than LeBron in this take that he's trying to give right here, whether it be the truth or not. The way that Akademiks goes about speaking on this video is more incriminating to Drake than it is incriminating to LeBron. Now, the reason why is because of the words that he says when he says that LeBron is hooking up with these women and Drake is the one hooking him up. The way that he says it sounds very, very suspicious. Now, this is what people have been saying, and it's just more other audio clips that I wanted to share with y'all, which makes this feel very, very, very strange. So I'm gonna play the clip right now, and I'm gonna go down to a couple words. I'm gonna break down a couple words that Akademiks says here that people are questioning.
Okay, you've been cheating on your goddamn wife. Drake used to facilitate the host, and basically, essentially,
that right there, he used to facilitate the host. Facilitate the host sounds crazy, and I think the key part from this is everybody trying to break this down. Like, well, if this is true, that means that Drake is essentially facilitating women for LeBron James, maneuvering them, placing them, facilitating them. Those don't sound good, bro. Those words don't sound good at all. And it gets worse because he says more than just that.
You can't dance to a song about him being a pedophile. He used to supply you with the bitches.
That right there too. He used to supply you with the bitches. Supply is crazy, bro. Like if they're like if they're objects or something, like if they're being shipped or something. It just feels very, very wrong. The way that you say supply the hoes, facilitate the women is crazy, bro. I think it's this part too where he says this here.
You've been living a lie, and everybody been thinking you're this perfect guy. But when you come to Canada, I know some of the whores. When you come to Canada, you come to certain places. I'm supplying you with the white women you love. You don't even like black chicks. White women.
Supplying them with the whores, bringing the whore. That's crazy, bro. Like, now you're admitting that not only are you supplying women, facilitating women, you're also confirming that you're supplying whores. Now you're supplying women. Now, are these women in the escort business? I don't know. But when you call them whores, this is the thing. Even if this isn't true, because I don't think LeBron is cheating on Savannah. That's my opinion. Whether it's true or not, I honestly don't care if LeBron cheats or not. Just being real, bro. I really don't care. However, the way that Akademiks is going about this is very, very, very unprofessional, very clumsy, very slip-up-y, if I could say that myself, right? Sounds like he's slipping up. Sounds like he's not really thinking straight when he says this. Sounds like he wants to disrespect LeBron on behalf of Drake, but really it looks like he's just making Drake look bad by saying talking points that Kendrick Lamar had said in Meet the Grams. Now, we remember when Meet the Grams had came out, and one thing that he had wrote to the letter to Adonis, it was about the escort business. And this is funny because Kendrick is essentially telling Adonis to stay away from the escort business just like his father, and just to avoid it and don't take place in it like his father. He said, never fall in the escort business. That's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you get bitches. And talking about escorts and Drake and saying that LeBron is involved in it, we can't forget that Meet the Grams is also the song where Kendrick essentially warns LeBron. And he says, hey, LeBron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. And fast forward all the way to 2025, it's LeBron being told to keep away from Drake. And it's not like he told him to keep away and he had to listen. I think LeBron, in a way, was heeding Kendrick's warning at this time. Like, I'm not sure what Kendrick knows, right? LeBron thinking this, right? Possibly, maybe, right? But probably thought, you know what? If some people already told me how they feel about Drake, maybe Kendrick's saying something. Maybe he did say, I don't know. It's just strange that LeBron was brought up in the song where he brings up escorts and how to stay away from them. But it's just funny how in Meet the Grams, Kendrick had brought up LeBron, and then he brought up the escort situation and how to stay away from him. Obviously, this is on a whole nother verse, so it's not like he's referring to LeBron when it comes to the escorts. Essentially, he's talking about LeBron and his family and to keep him away from Drake. And that's what LeBron has been doing. But I think a lot of the things that Kendrick Lamar exposed about Drake in this verse is the reason why LeBron had stayed away from Drake in the first place. I think this was everything that LeBron needed to hear to understand that he needs to separate himself from Drake. That's just my opinion on it, though. I just think it was real interesting moving forward in 2025 that Meet the Grams is something that we could still talk about when it comes to this situation here. Going back to Akademiks here, I really feel like Akademiks really shot Drake in the foot with this one, bro. I don't think that it was a good idea to disrespect LeBron in this form, even if it had any truth to it or not. You're just exposing Drake to what Kendrick is essentially trying to say in Meet the Grams. And another interesting thing that I thought that I'd share with y'all was the time when Drake was at the Mark Hotel. We know the security guard, the Drake exposer, Ebony Prince, was a man who was working at the Mark Hotel as a security guard. And we have multiple footage of Drake there as well to confirm that he was there around the time that man was working there. There's also footage of a man recording the front of the Mark Hotel where you could see women being dropped off in a truck. So this guy basically met Drake at the Mark Hotel while he was performing at a concert that night. You could see here, this was around January 22nd to the 23rd, 2023. This is where he stayed at the Mark Hotel. This is the Mark Hotel. This is the Mark Hotel right here. These are the women that just pull up in a big ass Escalade, bro. I'm not sure if it's an Escalade, SUV, whatever the case may be. But they pull up, bro. 10 more girls pulled up in the van after that. So 10 more girls, multiple women pulling up in the van. This is essentially what Akademiks was trying to say, but he's just trying to get LeBron involved. However, he shoots Drake in the foot when he brings up the fact that Drake could bring multiple women at once at his disposal. He could facilitate the hoes. He could supply the whores. However you want to put it, when you say shit like that, bro, it sounds very incriminating, which is why after the fact, after we watched this video, a lot of people were trying to say like, bro, that shit sounds crazy. Like the way that he's wording it, he makes it sound like what Kendrick was saying wasn't a lie at all. He makes it sound like there's actually some truth to what Kendrick was saying about Drake when it comes to being involved in the escort business, all these shady things that Drake was accused of, and Meet the Grams. Me and you, we can't confirm if LeBron was there, right? Me and you can't confirm if LeBron was there. But what we can confirm at this time is that Drake can facilitate the women. Drake can supply the hoes. You saw the video right here where he was at the Mark Hotel bringing more than 10 women in the van to pull up. That's the proof right here, bro. That's the proof that I was trying to show y'all. And then the fact that there was 5 there and then 10 more, you know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, I can't confirm if LeBron was there or not, nor do I care if he cheated on his wife or not. But I think this does more damage to Drake than it does to LeBron. I think people are right when they say that. I really do agree with that narrative. What I can prove, though, what I can confirm, however, is that Drake really can supply the women. Drake really can facilitate the hoes. He can supply the whores. And maybe Akademiks exposed Drake more than he did when it came to trying to expose LeBron. I think that was the whole messed up part in this scenario right here. And I'm pretty sure this is the reason why Drake stays away from Akademiks as much as possible. I think he realizes that Akademiks, as much as he loves to back up Drake and as much as he likes to have his back, I don't think he really knows what he's doing at the end of the day when he says shit like this, when he tries to crash out on camera. I don't think he's really thinking with his head entirely. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about this one, man. I thought it was real interesting for people to point this out. I do know because of certain things that I looked up about the situation with the Mark Hotel that Drake can supply a crazy amount of women to pull up at the same time. So either that is escort. Do you want to call it escort? Y'all could tell me in the comments. Do you want to think that it's something else? I don't know what you would call it, bro. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about this, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it a legend.